Welcome to Bleep Bloop. You know, a lot of people think all video games are about explosions and killing hookers, but there's actually a lot of arty games for complete pussies too. Joining me this week to explore some of those artsy fartsy games are Dan Klein from the Onion Sports, John Gabris from the new Mocap LLC at Midnight on Spike, and Pat Castles. The first game we'll be looking at is Flower on the PlayStation 3. Obviously not a lot of guns and explosions in this one. The first line on the Wikipedia page for Flower is, each level takes place in a different flower's dream as it sits on the windowsill of a dull city apartment.
That's pretty deep even for like artsy fartsy game.
There's really no way to describe the mechanics of Flower with a straight face, but basically you're a single petal floating in the wind. Each time you touch a flower, it blooms and releases a musical note until you're a whole jet stream of petals flying around the fields, activating all sorts of flowers.
So the dream of a flower is pollination? Like I would be like, oh, I'm gonna dream about driving if I was a flower.
I'm gonna sound like a wuss, guys, but I think I'm in love with this game.
It's interesting to see all the PlayStation 3 horsepower used just on grass. It's the most powerful gaming system just to render millions of blades of grass.
Oh, there is like a path that you can follow. Now I'm turning it into like a racing game in my head.
What's the path? Got the turbo boost?
Yeah, turbo boost, big heads, Air Morris, playing as Bill Clinton.
Moving on from pedals to paddles. Let's take a look at Bit Trip Beat on the Nintendo Wii. So the game's kind of like a side-scrolling Pong, but each time you hit a ball, it makes a noise like a bleep or a bloop, and the balls are timed out so that together they kind of create a song.
So it's co-op though, right?
Yeah, we're all working together here.
Oh, I've been trying to kill you.
Yeah, we need to.
Oh, we're all getting in the zone here.
Oops.
You can tell how good a game is by how little we make fun of it.
How little we're able to talk.
Because the things are coming across at you and you have to move to stop it, and it's like we're playing Guitar Hero, but each one of us are in charge of one button.
Yeah, they need to do like a behind the music about what happened to these four paddles after the game ended. Orange started like a little solo project.
Purple did hard time because he was addicted to steroids and punched his wife in the face.
Moving on from paddles to some of the weirdest I've ever seen, let's take a look at Noby Noby Boy on the PlayStation 3. So you're this guy, his name is Boy, and it's kind of difficult to control because one analog stick controls his front end and the other controls his back end. You can kind of stretch him
What's
around.
the whole story of this game? And what's the object?
That's kind of the thing. There really is no object.
Okay.
You're Noby Noby Boy, and you just kind of walk around and you do whatever you want, man.
Do you eat stuff?
Okay.
You can eat small stuff, but again, there's no real point to it. There's no like eat this many things. There's no trophies, no goals. There's no wrong answers in Noby Noby Boy, man. You just do whatever you feel.
I feel like this game might be like a comment on like video games in general.
It's like making fun of him.
Yeah, it's like, listen, there's absolutely nothing to do in this game. Go nuts though.
It's so sad how you have to like try to like, oh, maybe I can eat the squirrel. That might amuse me for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm glad to see that the guy who made Katamari finally teamed up with the Dire Straits to make a video game.
I'm out of here. In search of a better game.
Yeah, just go.
You land in Resident Evil 5.
What have we learned today? Do these artistic endeavors have a place in the world of video games?
You know, Flower, when we were playing it, was like, this game seems like there's absolutely nothing going on.
Yeah.
Now we're playing Noby Noby Boy, and this guy has taken it to the next level of less things like that are understandable happening. I feel like the next game that comes out like in this fashion is just going to be a controller that you plug into yourself, and then you realize like nothing is happening.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah,
someone
the
comes to your
game.
house and is like, it's commentary.
Bit Trip and Flower at least have levels. Bit Trip has a score, but Noby Noby Boy is more of a toy. It really stretches the definition of game.